Hello, everyone. It is me, EpicSimmingHD. I'm back again for a quick little hop. Not really that quick, actually. Much longer than yesterday's, I think. I actually didn't check the length of this flight. I probably should have done that, shouldn't I? But sorry, guys. I'm just gonna pick a random flight number for this flight, 78. Why not? LPMA to G.Skill. 30 minutes of extra fuel. 300, 600R. Passengers. 2 passengers. Cargo. Let's just load on a crap ton of cargo. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably good. Nice straight in approach. Alright. Generate the flight plan. Alright. So, here's what we're going to do today. This is the iniBuilds A300, the new one. You probably have heard of it if you are prevalent in the X-Plane community. It's an absolutely beautiful airliner. It's fantastic. We're rocking the PW 4168, I think, their engines. Right here. They are PW engines, though, for sure. And we got the cargo loading. Looks like the cargo loading is almost done, even though we haven't actually loaded anything yet. Alright, 310, airtime 58 minutes. Alright, that's a respectable flight. I can do that. I can get behind that. So, yeah. We got the last LD3 that's going to be loaded. I think this is actually not an LD3. I think LD3s are a little smaller than that. LD3s are supposed to go into, like, here. Yeah. I love this plane, though. I've gotten to fly it, like, once. However, I didn't actually complete the flight, so. Anyways, here we are, cockpit. It's just a work of art, honestly. It's just an absolute work of art. It's just beautiful. Here's the EFB. I'm gonna say there's 2 things I don't like about this plane. It's the EFB. I'm not too big a fan of. I think I'd be more of a fan of it if it had like a home button, like right here or here or something. Cause like if I go to, for example, settings, I mean you press return, but there are pages where if you get like, for example, if I get to this page and I want to go back home quickly, I have to press return, and I have to press return again. Not a huge deal, but I prefer to not have to deal with that. So anyways, the second thing I'm not too fond of is the frames. It is a little frame heavy when you get into some areas. Like here, when I'm in Palma, not Palma, what is this place called? Madeira. The frames are pretty good. I'm getting 90, which is really good. But there are times when, you know, this plane will get a little frame heavy. I'm not going to lie. It does get a little frame intensive sometimes. But I think they're probably going to optimize it. This is only version 1.03. So, yeah, you got to keep that in mind as well. Anyways, we're flying Delta Alpha Echo Alpha Golf, registered in Germany. I don't even know if this island, this place, whatever it is, can take cargo. I mean, it looks like it can a little bit, but anyways, we're parked at the end here. We're in this DHL A300. It's kind of an odd plane. You wouldn't normally think, like, when you think of airplane, you don't think of A300, but here it is. Here she is. Absolutely wonderful plane. Does have its little quirks. Does have its little features, if you would call them that. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing powered up. Let's go ahead and hop on over here to the overhead panel. We're going to go ahead and turn the batteries on. Got 3 batteries on this one. And then let's go ahead, before we drain them, switch on over to the external power. The sounds are really good. I do like the sounds. And I really like the texturing. This is iniBuilds' first ever aircraft. You got to keep that in mind when you judge this thing. It's their first ever plane, which, I mean, if I try to make my first ever plane, it would look like, it would probably just be comprised of this texture, this one texture here, and that's it. But look what they've done. I mean, they really are a talented group. I think they're making an A380 as well. Don't quote me on that. So anyways, I don't know what this shed means. I'm just gonna turn the galley on, and we're gonna go ahead and get these IRSs. This is IRS 1, 2, and 3, which is really interesting. All right, that's in align mode. Nav. And once this switches to align, we're gonna go ahead and turn. I watched the. I didn't watch too many tutorials on this. I just watched the Airline 2 Sim one. Really good, really high quality video. Absolute great guy, great content. So what's weird is now I think on a Boeing aircraft you get like a time. I don't think you get that here. However, the system display here, you got 1, you got, it should say 1, 3, 2, if you really think about it, if you want to correspond it with these switches. But they've labeled it 1, 2, 3. That's what Ben from Airline to Sim pointed out. It's absolutely hilarious. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get all the like smoke detection stuff. We're going to turn that all on. Probe heats, window heats, we're going to just mash that all on. Emergency lights, we're going to switch to ARM, and APU will stay off for now. Nav light should be on at the gate, and the no smoking sign. Obviously, it's just me and the first officer today, but make sure that's unlocked. Actually, you know what? Really, I think they would probably leave it unlocked at this time, because they would need the loadmaster to come in and you know, give them the like final like sign off on the cargo and everything. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna get the IRSs aligned. We're flying from LPMA to GCTS, which is actually where we flew from yesterday in P3D, which I have since uninstalled. Believe it or not, that's actually kind of funny. We're gonna be cruising at flight level 310, and our flight ID is EAT, because for some reason DHL is not DHL. 78. EAT. Oh wait, no, I just did that. Cost index. Let's see what SimBrief gave me. I'm gonna assume it's 87 actually, so that's kind of gnarly. And we're doing 310, and I think it'll auto give me the wind. No, it won't. I gotta actually get the flight plan into Active Sky. So I'm just gonna go ahead and download the X-Plane 11 file and put it into Active Sky, which I believe I have started. Yep, here it is. You won't be able to see this, but believe me, I do have Active Sky loaded. We're gonna load this flight plan like so. Only a few waypoints. But at top of climb, we got our winds 253 at 38. So, I think it doesn't need the direction. 38. Okay. Oh, that's degrees. Okay. So, what was it? 258 at 38? Or 250? What was it? My memory. 253 at 38. That's completely acceptable. It took it, no problem. Co-route, we do not have one. Next page. Alright, now I gotta do my absolute least favorite part of setting up the aircraft is loading it. Load manager. I feel like, I don't know, it's just not my favorite part of the whole thing. Okay, so we got our fuel is 12.9. There we go. Go ahead and press next. Oh, no. Back. Load manager, load fuel. So you saw the aircraft kind of jolt a little bit. That sort of lets me know that, yes, the aircraft is now loaded. And we're going to go ahead and put in 38 tons of cargo. And I think if I move one, all of them move. Hello? Okay. That's fine. You can do that too. Or I think you can also 120.3 just put it in here. And fuel on board is going to be 12.9. Load. Yep, the aircraft jumped. We're all set. CG's 30, and that's our fuel density. I think that's probably normal. I don't know if it's like water is 1 or something like that. You'd think it would be, but I don't know. It triggers me that these are all yellow. I feel like that means that something is not quite. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take care of this later. Okay, so block fuel, you actually do have to put this in all by yourself, which is not a big deal. It takes 2 seconds. And our CG is 30. Max flight level 390. We're going up to 31 since it's kind of a short flight. I'm not going to bother with the alternate since I'm not going to be diverting. Weather is absolutely beautiful. And now only thing we got to do is our flight plan, the takeoff page. So let's go ahead and do our flight plan first. It's a very short one today. We're just going LPMA departing from 05 and the Ortiz 6 November. Where are you? There you are. And insert that. Nothing to clear, but from Ortiz, it's nothing. We're just doing the arrival into Tenerife. So 07, I'm just gonna fly the ILS. I don't want to complicate things too much. I don't have any charts because I don't pay for Navigraph charts. I probably should, but it's $70. Don't feel like it. Oh no, did I upgrade? Yep, I did. Perfect. No transitions. Return. Oh no, I messed it up. I feel like we kind of have to do a transition. Oh no, we just press insert. I missed it. This is clear the discontinuity. This is kind of like a I don't know. People have said it's a mix between Boeing and Airbus, but I feel like it's honestly not that much Boeing. I feel like it's just okay. We got the IRSs aligned. I'm actually gonna shut my blinds so that I'm not being blinded by the light behind me. So I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. All right, that's taken care of now. So so we're gonna go ahead and get this thing ready to go. What else do we have to do? Oh yeah, we still have to do one more thing. Takeoff page. It doesn't give it to you automatically because we have to actually do something with the AFB. So winds here are 030 at 18. Not that bad. I mean, it's kind of heavy winds, but I'm not too worried personally. Outside air temperature is 27, and our QNH is going to be 1021. Runway condition is dry. Anti-ice is not required. Our takeoff weight is going to be 132.6. And our configuration is going to be like that. Air conditioning is going to be on. Thrust is going to be flex. So we're going to also go ahead and type in LPMA and runway. I want to say it was runway 07. Or no, 05. Because, yeah, we got to take off into the wind. So let's go ahead and compute. It's going to compute for a sec. Gonna let it do its thing. And okay, so yeah, sometimes it doesn't like the flap setting that you pick, so you have to switch to what it tells you. And you can see we got our speeds right here, and we're gonna go ahead and do FMC. Wait, what? Did I mess up? Compute. Oh, maybe that's just to read the FMC data. Send data. That's what I wanted to do. Send to FMS. All right. And yeah, that is a little weird, this. And if you go ahead and see if I press this, for some reason, it says FCU. Okay, so, oh, it's this. Okay, yep. I got it. We're gonna set V2 on the FCU later. And one thing I don't really quite understand, I never quite understood this, is why is the FCU not, I believe this is the FCU. I mean, I think on Boeing it's the MCP, but since this is Airbus, we're going to call it the FCU. I think it has something to do with this. No, it doesn't. It has, it will come on for some, like somehow. It will just turn on, but I don't really know how to make it happen, so. So anyways. Yeah, so now the frames have dropped to 70, which is still good, but it just feels not as smooth, if you know what I mean. We're going to go ahead and get the signs on, and we're going to go ahead and go to the ground ops, ground services. We're going to call off the fuel truck, loader, and first I'm going to go ahead and close all the exits. I'm just going to check. Yep. It is closing. And return ground services and get rid of the air stairs. All this stuff here, I'm going to wait a second till the APU is started up. Speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and switch the master switch on. I think, yep, we wait for the low pressure light to extinguish, and just nothing to it really, just start her up. And we're going to go ahead and see that action right here at the business end of the plane. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, good job iniBuilds. Hats off to you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and lock the door. Yep, we got the load master. He came in earlier. I think you guys just missed it. So anyways, beacon light can come on as well, since we're about to push back, and we're gonna turn on that fuel pump. All right, so now that we have external power, or sorry, APU, we're gonna turn off the external power. We heard that little relay transfer, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure our parking brake is set first of all, which it is set. So we're gonna go ahead and take all of these off. Oh yeah, external power and then chocks. All right, sweet. Our aircraft is now independent of everything. We just got to get it pushed back. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and use the best tool for the job, better pushback.
Please show me where you want to go.
Right over there, please.
Tow is driving up.
All right, tow is driving up. Not sure if Madeira has ground radar. They probably do. Not, maybe. I feel like they wouldn't need it because it's such a small. Yeah, they definitely don't have ground radar here. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right off the bat. Yeah, that's really weird about this. There has to be a switch I missed somewhere up here. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the fuel pumps all on. Let's just go down from the left down. Hydraulics, those are automatic. All this stuff here, electrical.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna come on when the engines come on. Isn't that kind of? I feel like there's something here. That's. You know what? We're just gonna play it by ear. How does that sound? Oh, maybe here.
Connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna focus on engine start for now. Release parking brake.
Starting pushback.
And you may start engines. Sweet. Okay, so here's how what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch the ignition to B, because B is apparently you do what they did at Monarch, which flew the A300. B on the way out, A on the way back. And basically all it is just pressing this button, the start switch, and we're gonna wait for this to get to where is it? Is the APU bleed on? Did I mess up? Did I pull a classic? Me messing up. I feel like there's one thing I'm missing that's just... Yeah, it's just she's not having it. Maybe the starter is just not good. Yikes. No, the starter's fine. Oops, I just tapped the brakes by accident. APU bleed. Oh, are you kidding me? Am I really that bad? Alright. There we go. We wait for this to get to 19.9 or so. 20.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
And,
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
and we're gonna give her some fuel. I do like... I guess I kind of was like... Why at first, but you'll see what I mean. I like how iniBuilds smoothed out the switch presses. Look at that. Look how smooth that just went up. That's nice. I mean, it's unrealistic, but it's completely... I like it. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, I'm not here to complain. And I believe the clocks are synced.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. And we'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, so that starter has looks like we got our right engine is good. She's going up really well. Got the N2 climbing on the left PW. And I believe now we have... Yeah, look at that. Now we have enough power. I guess maybe it requires so much power that you need the engines running for it or something. I don't know. Alright, come on, baby. Get up there. Alright. Nice. She's going. What is that? That's so funny. That is funny. I like when developers have a sense of humor. I really like it. Okay, so now that we got both of our engines running, well, I think the starter hasn't cut out yet. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the starter to cut out. It should do so any minute. And now that the tug is disconnected, we can enable all these switches. I think it actually doesn't matter, but... Alright, and APU bleed immediately off, because apparently the inlet for the APU lets way too much air in. So it like pulls air in from the engines, and it's just no good, because then you got a situation like, oh, we got the passengers breathing in, well, in this case, us breathing in exhaust and whatever harmful stuff is associated with that. All right, ignition can come off, and APU has to go now. I probably should have checked that my thrust levers were retracted, which they are. And, you know, I'm going to lower the volume even more. Okay. Sweet. Let's go ahead and we'll get the TCAS on now. Why not? And weather radar. Everyone is away, so. See, like this, I don't like this either. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess this is the off position. And now we're on weather. So that's, alright. Reset the rudder trim in case it wasn't. And, flight control page. Yep. And then, of course, TARA. Sweet. And I believe, I don't know if this is altitude reporting, like XPDR. I guess I need to research that. I don't know. Anyways, we got our little EFIS right there. First of all, first things first, flight plan page on your site. Thank you. All right, full left, full right, full forward. All right, yep, full forward, full back. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can disconnect the nose wheel steering. Okay. Can't. So we're just going to go ahead and... Oh, yeah, I think what they actually did was one person held the tiller, and then they did flight control check. Since there, I don't know if there's a nose wheel disconnect other than the one that the tug has. So we're doing a flex takeoff. That's our target EPR, and it'll do that automatically when we press this button. And we're going to go ahead and set our altitude to 310. And, oh yeah, and I don't know if you remember, but here we got 100 on the FCU, and our V, we're just going to leave it on the takeoff performance page. Our V2 is 156. So we're going to go ahead and set that. Press U in. Now you appear there. And now we can set you to 250. Alright. And we're going to actually, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite things about this aircraft. And decision height to -5. Because we could get airness messages at that point if we don't set it to -5. LPMA elevation 879 feet. We're gonna go ahead and set that 879. That's about there, right? Close enough. Round up to 900, I guess, right? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and set auto brake to max, and VS is fine. We're going to switch to profile mode and nav mode. And that should give us a pretty decent climb out. Alright, taxi light is on. Everything is set. We're going to go ahead. I mean, I guess it's just us, right? So we don't really need to, we really don't need to call anyone. We're just going to do one final last little scan up here. Gear is down and locked. Everything's good. Bleed air is off. Packs are configured the way that we want them. They're auto. Basically, don't need to touch them the whole flight. Since the weather is completely fine, we're going to use ignition off on takeoff. We don't need continuous ignition. That's only if there's rain or something. And, yeah, we're good to go. We just need to set the altimeters. That's one thing I almost forgot. 1021. Oops, that's not it, is it? That's our decision. Oh, no, this is our decision height. 1021. I love how they sync. There's an option in the settings, and I have it configured that way. Okay, sweet. So let's go ahead and take the... I like how you can just tap the brakes. You can see my mouse cursor is here. Boom. We're off. And trim is going to be 1. 1 down or 1 up, though? 1 down. Sweet. And I don't know what M.T.O. is for this baby, but I think we're not really anywhere near M.T.O., so I think we should get going here pretty easily. Just give her a bit of power. Yeah, there we go. These are like one of my favorite engines, the PW4000s. I've been on 767s with PW4000s. And of course, we're gonna need to set our flaps. We're gonna just cross-reference that 1515, and we got 1515. And actually, we didn't need to do that. We could just look right here. Look, 1515. All right, and we are actually entering the runway right now, so I'm just gonna make sure we're clear on the right, and of course clear on the left, since we're the only people in this virtual world. All right, landing lights, and strobes, and take off on the nose light. Boom. I would love to do transatlantic in this thing. I would love to do that. That would be a ton of fun. Alrighty. And not sure if you arm the spoilers in the A300. You probably do. I'm not completely sure though, so don't quote me on that. Take it nice and easy down the runway. If we were a spotter, we were like one of those guys on the videos, we'd be like right here. Ultra rare A300 at Madeira. Surprise, surprise. Never seen it before. 60 frames, we'll take it. We'll take what we can get nowadays, am I right? Terrain radar on that side, since we got the weather on this side. Just make sure it is indeed on our side. Where are you, weather radar? Whatever, you're fine. Weather's beautiful anyways. And let's just make sure that our route looks like it's in. Yeah, we got it. We got it. How about that? And we see man thrust here as soon as I press this button, this little cheat. I think normally you would press some other button down here, but do a quick little takeoff config test. We're all good. Alright, go ahead and make a little turn to the left and swing her around. I love the sounds. They are nice. Give her a little bit of juice around the corner here. Wacky roads. I don't think we're gonna need that much runway to get this thing going, since it's pretty powerful aircraft. I mean, obviously IRL they would have a takeoff calculator, and I think that's why it wanted us to do flaps 15. Simply because, takeoff weight 177. That's probably right. I'm not gonna argue with that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get the clock going. Run. And supposedly, you don't need to stabilize the engines in this thing. Supposedly. You just, I guess, press the switch right here. Everything's good. Everyone's seated. Everyone's strapped in. We're going to go ahead and get going on this thing. So let's go ahead and, boom. And a little bit of forward pressure. And 1.465 on the EPAR. Ooh. We are going. Alright, thrust set. Release pressure. 100 knots. V1, rotate. Ooh. Winds. Positive climb gear up. I can barely hear myself, so if you guys can't hear me, then I'll get that fixed in a moment. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the autopilot in. Climb thrust. First notch of flaps can go up. Alright, I think I fixed the volume. Slats coming up. Wow. Why would it put the S there if we're literally about to stall? Literally put the S below green dot speed. I don't know if that's normal or what, but seems like it. Alright. Spoilers. Whoa, okay. You're disarmed. Nose light, now that that is stowed, it goes up. Or it goes off. And landing lights, since they actually do produce a bit of drag, you can see. Wow, it's very quiet out here, isn't it? They actually do extend, so we're going to retract them. Whoops. I'm really curious about one thing. If you just put them to the off position from retract, are they extended? No, they're not. But they do extend when you... Okay. Now that I know how that works, off we go. And we're almost passing 6,000 feet. I believe that is the transition altitude around here, so we're going to push standard. Alright, I need to readjust some stuff. Interior. Yeah, that didn't do anything, did it? It's just so loud in here. It doesn't matter what you set that to. Alright, here's what I gotta do, I think. Bring this down even more to literally 1. It's at 1 volume. And turn this way up and turn this there. Whatever, it's fine. Nice and quiet. Alright, so we passed 10,000, but we already set the lights up the way we wanted them. Everything's looking good. Are we burning good? Wait. Why is the fuel quantity the same? Is there a progress page or no? Yeah, there is. Alright, what are the winds like in Tenerife? I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Winds in Tenerife are looking, let's see, G.Skill. 70 at 25. Wow. Altitude wind. I don't know. Does it just need some altitudes to give... Like, I'm not going to do that. Like, screw that. I don't want to do that. Progress. Is it going to give me a fuel estimate? Or is it just going to be like, you're going to be alright? Fuel? Pfft, you don't need that. I feel like we need more engine. Definitely not more of that. Oof. That's why I like Fmod sounds. I feel like Fmod sounds are just perfect right out of the gate. Volume-wise, almost perfect. I mean, air temperature and frequent icing range. All right. Not anymore. I haven't been reading the comments. All right, there aren't any. Okay. Everything's looking just the way it should. Passing through 18,000. You can see we're climbing at, I mean, well, there's no other word for it, about 3,300 feet per minute. Completely crazy. 6 minutes into the flight, 19,000 feet. I guess that's not too ridiculous, is it? Beautiful. Alright, top of descent's just over there. So we're going to be very short time in the flight. And maybe I could even do the approach here. We're going to go ahead and land 30. Or flaps 40, slats 20. Minimum decision altitude is going to be 200. And then final approach is going to be... Oh no, did I just put in approach mode? Please tell me I didn't. 148 is going to be our final landing speed. I think everything's fine because nothing has really changed. But I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick little test to make sure everything's mixed correctly in terms of volume. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Flying along. Flying along, having lots of fun. Climbing through 23,000 feet. Okay. Maybe I should do... No. I'm not going to mess around. Okay, yep. I did screw up a little bit because now we don't have a top of descent point or a top of climb point because I pressed final approach. And apparently you can't undo that, can you? Please help. I didn't know it was going to do that. Please. Oh, okay. Estimated fuel on board at destination 6.4. So why does it say... I mean, this is total, I guess, right? But we started with 4. I feel like we should have a little bit more than 8 tons on board right now. Whatever. I guess we'll have to play the descent by ear then, huh? Or maybe we'll get a point, a top descent point. Maybe. I'm going to assume that we will. Whatever. We're just going to play it by ear, ladies and gentlemen. It still wants us at 310 at brick, and then here it wants us at 16.4. So I'm going to start the descent like right about brick. Since that's pretty much where it was last time. It was a little further along, but I'm not going to complain. Let's have a look outside. Man, I like X-Plane. I like it a lot. I just wish that there were more people doing what iniBuilds are doing. Just making a solid freaking aircraft. It's just good. I can't say it's like... I'm not going to be here going, oh, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this is... Like, they've proven that you can make a good aircraft for X-Plane. It just takes a bit of time and a bit of... I guess talent, too. Takes a bit of talent, guys. Sorry. I mean, you kind of got to have a knack for it, huh? you know, like, oh yeah, and we should probably set up this as well. Are we gonna get a double call? I don't think so. Okay, so does this work? Yes, it does. Of course it does, because this is the iniBuilds A300. I'm not gonna do that. Oh no, yeah, we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. Alright, sir, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go take a crap. Please watch the aircraft, thanks. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to do that. I feel like I shouldn't. Actually, you know, this is from the inside, so I might be able to, but now I shouldn't be able to get back in. Oh. Yeah, that's wrong, because the switch is on the lock position. Whatever. They actually... I wish they modeled the flush button. I wish they did that. That would be so cool. It would just make that like... I wish it would be like volume like 9,000. And it would just destroy your ears every single time you flush the toilet. Wow, this actually works? Whoa! I forgot about that from the video. Yeah, I'm not going to mess around with this now. I will say, though, that this is a crap ton of jump seats. Wow. 1, 2, 3, well, 6. I don't have to count. It's just 6. So if they really wanted a view, they would have to, like, if I'm sat here, I can't see really anything. It's just, I don't know. I don't like to not see stuff. Maybe that's just like the aviation nerd in me. But I like to, like, this is my favorite seat. This kind of thing. Or even what's even better is if you're sitting like here and you can just see that. That's the best view right there. You got the engine. Actually, I'm going to make that the new view. And maybe I'm even going to make this view. I like this view as well on some aircraft. I feel like the A300's wing is just too stubby for that to be a good view. That could be a good view. Hey, you got this, and then you got this. And then you got this, and then this. Sweet. Okay, so we are slowing down the climb a little bit. Our speed has dropped, and I have a feeling it's just because I screwed up the FMC. But whatever. Reading light. Whoop. Well, that did just about nothing. What a useless light. What else can I show off here? Ooh. 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 That might be a little too bright for the day. We don't really need it that much. Okay, so this basically, oh yeah, I didn't show you my I didn't show you the best feature of the A300. It's this. The heading sync. I completely forgot to do that. So yeah, anyways, I believe now, I kind of believe more that it's better to just leave your sim as default as humanly possible. Because, I mean, look at this. This looks great, doesn't it? It looks like, you know, wow, this was built to look like this almost. Yeah, because everything's default. Everything is, the clouds are default, the sky is default, everything's default. The moon is default. I used to mess around with that. Nowadays, just like, just get me in the airplane, Let it look nice and bright. Because one thing that I'm not a huge fan of is when people make their sims look super dark and like, I don't know. I like my sim to look nice, bright, happy, chilling in the cockpit. All right, we're on cruise mode. EPR really hasn't budged at all since takeoff, has it? Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I guess we're not cruising yet. So we're in the climb mode. But, I mean, we're basically... You know what? I'm just going to let the aircraft figure out what it needs to do. How about that? Yeah, I think they did a really nice job with the engines. Like the spinner effect. They just did such a good job with it. I don't know. Like their animations are really nice. Alright, we're leveling off now. I'm going to go ahead and, I mean, we're basically, no need to set mock mode, huh? Can't even do it anyways. Oh, okay. You're gonna slow down. That's fine. You can do that, I suppose. Yeah, no, that's completely okay with me. You can slow down. Yeah, hey, you know what? How about even better? You make us just stall. How about we just stall? And not let me adjust the speed. I can get behind that, I think. I think I can definitely get behind that. Or how about I just say screw the auto thrust and we just let her get to 1.516. These engines spool really slowly. I need to play around with the sound a bit. I feel like I took out way too much no. Auto throttle off. Yeah, why do you think? It's because I screwed up the FMC, isn't it? I guess I'm just going to have to manage the speed by myself. Oh, great. No, we don't want max continuous thrust. Alright, let's ease up on the power a bit since we're about to overspeed. You can't even do like a level change. Alright, we're gonna need a little bit more thrust. To maintain that magical Mach 0.81. Maybe if I right click it? No. Doesn't do anything. It's just a dud. Maybe I can mess around with it here. Maybe if I switch this. Nah, it really doesn't matter. Tact mode. Descent. Max descent. Boom. Oh wait, you know what? Not allowed. Alright. Okay, so word of advice, do not press the final approach button. You mess up your whole flight and might as well quit since you can't clearly reset it in the air. Deal? Deal. I mean, I'm doing okay managing the thrust manually. I'm doing a like guys, I'm doing a really good job of it. almost 0.81. Maybe just a little tap to get it to, oh yeah, that's, there we go. There we go. Hello, Dia. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well on this, please reply me. Consider it done. Consider it done. Big fan. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't know I had any big fans. Glad to hear it. Fine. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I asked you how you were. Sorry. How are you? You know, I'm doing really well. I'm doing pretty well. It's a really nice day. You know, flying the A300 to Tenerife. Unfortunately, I screwed up the FMC. So so now I have to manage thrust by myself, which is always fun. You know, can't really complain. Glad you're doing well, though. Glad you're doing well. Sorry, sometimes I where are you from? I'm in the United States. Dia, where are you from? I'm in the sort of Midwest region. India. Oh, nice. So what time is it there now? It's like, it must be like 9:30 or something, right? I don't know if there's many time zones in India. I know that they're like 30 minutes offset though. Which is kind of interesting. Cuz I know like here like it's when it's, for example, here when it's 12 o'clock in Europe, in some places it's like 7. But in India it would be like, I think 9:30, right? Yeah, 9:30. Yeah, you guys are offset, I think, by 30 minutes. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's because it makes the like, maybe if it's not offset, then the day-night cycle is a little bit off, so then they pushed it a little. I don't know. Can't really explain that one myself, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the descent here soon. One thing I noticed about the A300 is that these last two little digits are not super accurate, because like it looks like we're at I mean, this is just because the dial is, I don't know, we're actually a little high, but this is showing that we're a little bit, I guess it's inverted a little bit, isn't it? And what's our initial descent point? Oh, okay, yep, that was a mistake. Why is my sim lagging so bad? Hello? Alright, I think it fixed itself. Weather reload or something. 2500. So I'm just gonna set that in. A little handy tip: if you press the inside of this, if like not this, but if you just press this little click spot, it switches to thousands, and if you press it again, it switches to hundreds, back to hundreds. I'm gonna go and zoom in a little bit. Descent's gonna be a little tough, I'm not gonna lie, if I have to manage the throttles on my own. If it draws a little banana, I could use vertical speed. But so it looks like our engine's fuel flow is a little different. I feel like that's normal. I think that's normal. Actually, I would expect these to be a little bit more different. I would expect the EGTs to be different. Because one thing you have to understand is that each engine is... It's a little bit different. Like, they're not exactly the same. Just like every engine in a car is a little bit different. Like, they all don't produce the exact same horsepower. Even if you have two identical cars, they probably produce slightly different horsepowers. Which is to be expected. I mean, it's a mechanical thing. It's going to be a little different. So, one thing I would like them to do is to change the sort of dynamic of each engine, make it a little bit more independent of itself. Because, yeah, the fuel flow is a little higher on the right engine, but, I mean, the EGT and everything is the same. N1s I would expect to be the same. Maybe it's like, I feel like they wouldn't be different because they would just, I've seen videos, you know, where they adjust, like on like an old 747. One engine is so vastly different to another. Instead of like all thrust levers being equal, you got one like this, one like this, one like that, one like this. It's just all different. And I find stuff like that to be super interesting about aviation. How everything is just, all right, we got to start on this descent. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can use the auto throttle. Maybe level change descent. All right, that's a little bit more manageable, I guess. I feel like we could descend at Mach 7.8 and be okay. I mean, we're not carrying anyone today. I could have loaded, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 people on board, but is the plane trying to tell me something? I don't know. Anyways. Okay, so is the auto throttle like engaged then? I mean, it seems to be. Okay, yeah, we don't want to, okay, yeah, no. You know, I'm just going to use vertical speed. No. I'm struggling, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. It's because I screwed up the entire plane. And for some reason, I can't undo it. Which makes 0 sense. Alright, let's just do a 310, I guess, descent. No, but then why are you... No, don't do that. See, the problem is you can't it doesn't seem like you can just go into VS mode. Please just descend. Profile. Maybe I can follow the profile. Without screwing up my thrust levers. Okay, I feel like it's kind of sort of doing it now. We have to be at 16,000 or so at Araco. Oh yeah, and by the way, I forgot to do that as well. That goes into the off position. Release the pressure off the hydraulics, you know. It's just doing an idle descent. Let me search this one up on the internet. iniBuilds A300 VS mode. Problem is, it hasn't been out for that long, so there probably is not a lot of Airbus A300 VS mode. Oh, versus. Okay. Whatever. Okay, look at this. Woo! Not doing anything, though. Can I just take the auto throttle out and just give her the beans? Alright. You guys want to learn a little bit about the A300F courtesy of the Airbus website? Could I just... Yeah, this just doesn't work. It's just for fun. Like, I'm just turning it for fun. Overall length, 54 meters. What's that comparable to? I would know it in feet better. 54 m2 feet. 177. So it's basically like a 767-300 ER length. I think it's like 8 feet shorter. 9 feet shorter, something like that. Wingspan 48 meters. Wheelbase almost 20. Max fuel capacity. Max zero fuel weight 130 tons. Okay, so we were actually kind of close to max zero fuel weight. What's our landing weight gonna be? Do we get a landing perf page too, or is that all from here? Our little friend, the landing page. Alright, we're gonna do the old switcheroo. Alright, yeah, we're well within land. Well, just had like a stroke or something. Probably don't need to do. We could probably just stop at 300. Why are you at 120? Oh, like, what are you just... Well, you know that you need to do 320. You press the auto throttle and it just kills the throttles. Whatever, dude. I'm going to be in control of the throttles, not you. Alright. A300 Wikipedia. $1967. Wow, I didn't realize it was that old. Whoa, it's older than the 747. Oh, no. Okay, no, it's not older than 74. But it's close. Let's see. Incidents and accidents. Kind of a lot. Last fatal one was the UPS one, 2013. Wow, I remember that one. That was a sad one. All right, let's see. What's the maximum range? This is the 600F, I think. So, okay, range is Okay, so I messed up earlier. It's not the PW141. It's the PW4158, not 4168. That's pretty powerful engines. Jeez. Max range 4,050 nautical miles. A300 transatlantic. Alright, let's see. Airliners.net is my absolute favorite website. I love it. I flew an A300 to Heathrow from JFK, American 106 in March of 98. The layout was 242 in coach. The flight was actually nice since it was 1/3 full. It was the A300, to me anyways, wasn't designed for such long haul flights and I found it to be cramped on a full flight. Okay. Continental EWR. Oh wow, we're overspeeding. Yep, okay. That's what happens when you don't have a functional auto throttle. That's not even my fault, folks. Like, I'm not even gonna blame myself for that. That's the plane's fault. For not giving me a functional freaking auto throttle. That is not my fault. American had a shortage of 763s when it was expanding into Latin America, and the A300s were defined as a comparable aircraft for long-haul flights in selected markets for the East Coast. Eventually, A configured 8 of the 35 A300s in the fleet to international. 3 class cabins and the economy class seats were retrofitted with seatback videos. Wow, that doesn't sound like a bad deal. American Airlines A300 fleet. Are any of them still flying is the question. Stored. Wait, what happened to that one? Oh, that was the one that crashed. Sad. Flight 587. That was incredibly sad. Alright, we need to be at 11.6 for the next one. Doesn't look like any of them are flying. Oh. Oh no. What kind of engines did they have? GEs. Delivered. They were all delivered in like around the time when Delta got their 767s. 98 or 88 through 93. They all have the 605R. Apparently this thing doesn't even have enough processing power to draw a curve between here and Ganta. Like this type of curve. Like on a Boeing aircraft it would do like whoop and then this is not a Boeing aircraft. Stop treating it like one. Alright, what else did American have? They had 747s. Well, we know that. Sorry. We know that. And they have Maxes too. The N901AN is... That's not a Max. That's an NG. When they get their first Max? I want to know that. First Max N308RD. That's a weird registration. 2017. Sad how a plane that 3 years ago was built and it's not allowed to fly. Its first 3 years of life was just like sitting on the ground doing nothing. People are like, I don't want the Max to fly again. It's a terrible plane. It crashed, what, twice? 3 times? Something like that? I think it crashed twice. Boeing's a terrible company, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, what they did was terrible. You know, clearly didn't test the aircraft correctly. And, you know, I think they deserve to be able to bounce back from this. I'm sure no one at the top was going... You know, I'm sure no one at the top was happy that all those tragedies happened. And in fact, I'm sure it was the complete opposite. But just because, you know, a company makes a mistake, even, I mean, you could argue that it's due to negligence. Alright, we are way too high. We need to start, getting down. Get some speed brake out. Does this have a flight detent? Doesn't seem like it. Looks like you can just go to the max. Okay, no. We keep the speed up. Because we gotta get this thing down. Okay, are you kidding me? That's full speed brake. Are you kidding? Oh yeah, this thing doesn't have ailerons either, but whatever. And if we really chop the thrust, we can get down at a jiffy. Woo! Bommel, we gotta be at 7,500. Look at us. We are really cargo flying now, aren't we? Alright, maybe we don't need quite that much of everything. Probably don't even need speed brake. Alright, yeah, we do. What is this? TFS? Is it gonna make us do like a weird loop-de-loop? Oh, you're kidding. No, we're not doing that, guys. We're gonna go direct to the center fix. Alright, 10,000. Let's get those landing lights on. Alright. Nobody, please sit down. And yeah, we're breaking so many rules right now, it's not even funny. But I really do not care. What's the maximum extension speeds of this thing? Not listed anywhere, are they? Landing elevation. Oh, come on. I gotta get the elevation for G.Skill elevation. I bet it's like 50 feet or something. No, 210 feet. Crazy how that works. 210. Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Max gear extension speed is not listed anywhere, so I guess that means we get extended at 900 knots, right? Let's see, checklists. Maybe it's listed here. Nope. Ground ops, blah, 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 blah. Nope. 1016, I think, was the QNH, right? At this place, Tenerife. This is getting really annoying. There we go. Okay, so this fuel quantity thing is wrong. Clearly wrong. There's no way we burned no fuel. And we're going to go ahead and reduce down to 210. Or even more, like 200. Actually, 210. 210's good. Good number. Low auto brake. And we don't need the speed brake anymore. Alright, maybe now we can use the auto thrust. Actually, you know what? Greened up speed. I don't want to have to extend flaps yet. Slats. You know what? Actually, we'll extend slats. Right now. Woo! Look at them go. So we got that 25 knot wind. We got to remember that also. Whoops. 016. Let me just double check that. Active sky 1016 1017 now. Okay, it's updated. But that's just where we are. Maybe it's a little different at the airport. I really need to stop doing that. I think that's because it's like that in the 76. And runway heading, let's just assume is like, what's the runway number? 07. Assume it's like 074 or something. Where's the runway? It's just over there. Yeah, we got plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. I haven't actually put anything into the... That's funny. I haven't put anything into the ILS frequency. It doesn't say here, does it? No. I mean, I could get it from here, I suppose, right? Yeah. Doesn't say. Whatever. I really don't care. Okay. 1097. Course is 73. Okay, so I was really close on that. Okay, I should go this way, shouldn't I? Do another, we'll start putting some flaps out. Oh, are we getting auto thrust? Well, how about that? Well, how about that? Look who finally decided to show up. Flaps 20 in gear. And our final landing speed is going to be 145. We don't need that quite yet. We could actually quite happily stay at 170. It just seems that this auto throttle is really lethargic. Arm that. Not much of a checklist guy, but we could be official, I guess, and do the before landing checklist. Landing gear, auto brake, anti-skid as required or checked. Yep, that is set. Slash flaps. Not quite set yet. Now we're set. Before landing checklist complete. Oh, wow. We really cut that close, didn't we? Max efficiency. Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to try and manage 170. Sweet. I'm gonna do a bit of hand flying now, actually. Okay. Auto throttle, I wonder if it stays in. Maybe I shouldn't be trusting my life to this freaking auto throttle. No, don't. Okay. We're getting kind of low. It's fine. Correcting. It flies really comfortably. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I don't like that though about this plane. How it just keeps crying about the auto throttle. Landing inhibit. Oh yeah, we should probably I'm not doing a Cat 3 landing. Should set go around, shouldn't I? I usually just do 3,000. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of flying this approach, but you know what? We do what we do. I'm just gonna turn off this stupid. There we go. Gear down, flaps full. Everything is set. Getting a little low. Add a bit more power. 200. Beautiful. Oh, a little weather load in or something. Scenery.
Wind shear.
Don't
wind
do
shear,
that. Stop.
Wind shear.
Why do you have to be so loud? Alright, we're down. Idle reverse. Hello, reversers. Can't see the lights. There we go.
Wind shear.
Please
wind
stop.
shear. Wind shear.
Please stop. Please stop. That was not funny, iniBuilds. That's not funny.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Really? Are you gonna? Do you want to do it again, just for fun? Wind shear at 60 knots. Anyways.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind
Yeah,
shear.
you do want to do it again, don't you? Anyways, we're down. We have landed in Tenerife-South. Hope you guys.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
All right. Let me stop this thing. I'm gonna figure out how to shut that thing up. Why do you have to be?
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
All right. You are gonna turn off. You are gonna turn off. You are gonna turn off.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Oh, you know what might do it?
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Nope, didn't do it. Oh, we need brake fans. Darn. You know what? Let's just get this thing to the gate. I'm really
Wind
sorry
shear.
about that.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
I'm truly sorry. Just get her to the gate. How does that sound?
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Hello, it's Joker. You know, I'm gonna quiet it way down. Hello, it's Joker. How are you doing?
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Unfortunately, sir, how to play this game. Okay, so here's how I learned to do it. I mean, you could do the way of like when you buy an aircraft like this.
Wind shear, wind shear.
All right.
Wind.
You guys won't have to hear it while I explain it. Basically what I did was I watched a bunch of videos. Like back in the day, I would watch a YouTube channel called Frugal Sim. Just a bunch of guys. Just search on you know, there's a guy called Flight Deck to Sim. He's a real 737 pilot, so pretty much what he does you could assume is what they would do correctly in the real world. You could read manuals, try and figure stuff out on your own. Trying to figure stuff on your own can be a little frustrating. So just be aware of that. We'll start the APU while we're at it. So yeah, just bear that in mind. I think the wind shear is done now, so just gonna pretend like that never happened. So yeah, it does take a while to learn various ways. But it's not something that I can just tell you now, like, you know, this is how you do it. It looks like about 55 minutes on the flight time. Because, I mean, I don't even do everything correctly, and I've been simming now for best part of 10 years now. Maybe not best part of 10 years, because, like, I did take breaks on and off. Let's clean up the aircraft a bit. But, yeah, it's really rewarding, though. I'll tell you that much. Like, if you're into aviation, or you think you might have like you might have a thing for it, kind of like a sort of like a passion or something, then definitely would recommend it. I think we're just gonna park here off to the right. That's not cargo, is it? No. This looks more cargo-y. It does take a long time to learn. It doesn't have to take super long though. Like you can get flying from A to B relatively fast. Let's just park in this spot right here. Turn the taxi light off. And terrain can't come off. Weather radar is off, and switch it over to standby. But you know what might be good? I don't know if you already have X-Plane. I would maybe, I mean, it all depends on how much money you have and want to spend, right? I mean, that's at the end of it all, that's sort of what matters the most. You can wait, because in 2 days there's a new simulator coming out. And it might be a lot more beginner friendly. I don't know yet because I don't have the like early copy, but it might be a lot more beginner friendly. We're just taking our sweet time taxiing in. How about that? I'll do the replay as well, so you can see that landing. I think it was firm. I mean, the not terrain radar, the wind shear thing screwed me up. I don't know why the call has to be so freaking loud. Alright, come on. Alright, that'll do. Let's go ahead and set the brakes, verify APU is available, and see ya. Thanks for serving us PWs. You've done a great job. Except the auto throttle thing, but that's not really your fault, so we'll just pretend like that never happened. Go ahead and turn the fuel pumps off. Trim tanks. And APU bleed. Get some air. Seatbelts off. And start turning all this stuff off, I guess, right? All you. And I believe beacon can come off as well. Nice. That's a successful little flight, isn't it? What else? I guess we could pretend like we're sort of shutting down for the day since it's late where we are here. It's what time is it? 2. I think it's more like 3. IRS. All right, sweet. And of course we're gonna connect up the external stuff as well. Exits. Oh yeah. I want to do this. I don't know if it already opened. It probably did. Ah, shoot. Darn. Oh well. Lights. Nice, we did it. We did it. Woo. Alright. That was fun. Oh, I probably should have... You know what? It might get pissed. Yeah. It's a little pissed.
Wind
Oh,
shear.
no.
Wind shear. Wind shear.
I don't want to deal with that. Alright. Here's how this landing was. I know the doors are open, but just pretend like they aren't. Kind of floated a little bit.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Yeah, it was firm. I think it probably looks more firm than it actually was. It probably, like, in the cabin, you'd be like, eh. Yeah, that was a good, decent.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Ooh. Anyways. I feel like the ground effect didn't really help me out there. Alright, you know, I have to put all the ground op stuff back. I think the external power came out actually. Which would be kinda, yeah. I actually don't think I switched it over yet, so good job me. Okay. So that was that. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed that. I know I did. I know I did. Nice little flight. Prepare us for the Microsoft Flight Sim fun that we're gonna have on Tuesday. So yeah. That's all from me. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I know I know it sounds funny, but I mean, I really liked it. I mean, it was just a solid flight. What can I say? In this beautiful airplane. Can't wait to fly it next time again. Probably do a little video or something transatlantic, or do a little offline. Maybe put her through her paces on VATSIM. But yeah, that's all for me. Whoops. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, and yeah, have a great day. Also, I just realized what a moron I am, and instead of saying stream ending, I put starting ending. So